All right. Hey, everyone, and welcome to CJVectorCraft. So, if you're new here, I really appreciate you stopping by, checking out the channel. This is going to be a new channel for me, new series. So I got big plans for this channel and pretty excited about it. So, really quick, I'm not going to make this too long. This is a quick intro video slash quick tour of my forever world, rather my Bedrock forever world. You'll see why I put some emphasis on the bedrock later in the series. So real quick, I just want to go over, again, like I mentioned, my world. I want to go over, a few things about Minecraft, how I started, what I think about the game now, and my pretty whack feelings towards the game in the beginning. Yeah, I know. So first, let's start with this. Longtime gamer, all the way back to, Atari. So I'm not going to age myself any more than that. And I played every type of game in between, first person shooters, racing, sim games, everything, you name it. All the regular fun titles we've all enjoyed, all the Tetrises, all the Blood Omen games, Zelda, Pokemon, Donkey Kong, everything in between. And Minecraft was just one of those games that I never really, took too seriously. Um, and I'm still getting used to this. I notice everybody talks in this like third person view, even though I have my face on screen, but we'll go with it. Everybody, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I never really thought of Minecraft as like, something, I'll like or really pick up on. So, I didn't start playing Minecraft till about 3 years ago. So like 2023. And first go around was on PS4. Actually, wow, it was longer than that. So let me backtrack. I first tried Minecraft for the first time probably about 5 or 6 years ago on PS5, PS4. Ugh. And initially, I didn't like it too much. I didn't think it was a bad game or anything, just not my style of game. So I let it sit for a while. Battlefield 2042 came out, so that dates the time. Yeah. So I kind of dropped it for that. That was a disappointment and went on about my normal gaming. So PS5 came around, got my hands on one of those first go around, and then I gave it another shot. This time I kind of took it more seriously, wanted to learn the game mechanics, and so it just snowballed from there, right? Before I was cracking jokes about the game and saying, oh, it's a pixelated game, what can you possibly do there in this game? Well, I was totally wrong. Um, and then I ended up just going with it, starting out, chopping, the first tree and everything. And then it just snowballed into uh 2,995 Minecraft days played, which is probably the equivalent to, what does the PS5 say, like 1,400 hours? That's a lot. Now I'm on PC. I kind of switched over. I'm in my realm right now, so I'm doing this transition, going back to console. Going back to PC from console. And so it just, excuse me, for me it just snowballed, man. Once I figured out what you can actually do in the game, which is basically whatever you want. Create anything, make it as complicated as you want, as detailed. Once I got into the automation part of it, oh, that's when it really, really got into it. And ever since, it's been a great game, and I've kind of been an advocate for Mojang and this game. It's been pretty cool. And it's my chill game, right? And I have a lot of plans for this world, and I have a few other series that I'm recording now. One of them being my transition from Bedrock to Java, and that's a whole new experience for me because everything I've done in Bedrock doesn't transition over well to Java. A lot of you're gonna hear a lot of jokes and stuff calling Bedrock Bug Rock, and that Java is like the master race. But I mean, I'm playing both now, and it's a lot of differences, but you know, I still like Bedrock. It's pretty cool, especially playing across different platforms. One cool thing is the realms. I can, play it on my PC. I can play it on the PS5, or heck, I can even play it on my Switch on the go. So that I'll always do, and I always keep Bedrock. And this is going to be my Bedrock forever world here. Um, so next is going to be that Java transition I mentioned. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Um, a few differences there, and I'll explain more in that video. I don't want to give it all away here. It's going to be pretty cool. A lot of different mechanics changes, and things just going to work a little bit better on Java, from my understanding. But I want to experience that for myself. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be pretty sick. Something else we're going to do too is I'm going to give a hardcore world a shot. I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna do that, and I'll make that into another video series too, which is gonna be pretty cool. So, as you can already tell, I have some pretty cool plans for this YouTube channel. So I hope you guys follow along. I would like to set a goal for myself, where in July of 2026, I want to see if I can get up to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So I really hope you consider subscribing, staying tuned, checking it out, and watching this channel grow. Because I'm gonna bring a lot of cool stuff to it. I have a pretty good understanding of the game now, and I kind of just wanna share the things I find with all of you guys and gals. Sorry, because it's pretty cool, and I do really enjoy the game. Something else too to mention. You're gonna see my play style, or you're gonna see my building style change from my starter base over here to one of my mega bases there, and some of my other biomes. And that's one of the cool things too. The more you get comfortable building and playing, the more your style is gonna change. You're gonna get more creative. So another really cool thing about this game also. Um, and before we wrap this up, I want to go to one quick place. I'm kind of proud of this, and this is kind of like one of the I know I mentioned it already. One of the cool things about Minecraft that I enjoy. You can make this game as simple as you want, or you can get all crazy with it. So, um, one of the first, um, I guess, farms I built, or systems I built, was my XP farm. Now it didn't always look like this, because this is took some time to fine tune the design and everything. But this is my XP farm, so I find this to be like, for me, the staple of my forever Bedrock world, because once I got this bad boy working, I started gaining XP. I started collecting more loot and stuff from these guys, the mobs, and I was able to start enchanting, and it just, man, my game progression just skyrocketed along with the iron farm. But this thing is super cool. And this is just another good example of the cool stuff you can do in this game. And if you have an idea, there's 100 ways to do, get XP, but the game allows you to like build your own contraptions, man, and customize it, which is really sweet. Another thing too is the AI in this game. These copper golems here are pretty sweet. I'll get into them more. I have a bunch under here, but I don't want to give that away just yet. These golems over here, they help with inventory management now. Like when I first started, you guys can see where we started this video. This is my massive outdoor storage. This was a whole manual process for me, and it took a lot of time, but it wasn't time wasted because it was fun building it. I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna keep this as my main storage, but there's a lot of stuff to collect. If you're an organized type of person, you like structure, you like engineering, you like designing stuff, or you just like to build cool stuff. This game, there's really no limit. So it's really cool, and I hope that wasn't too much, but that's just my quick intro to how I started playing Minecraft, and some of the things I like about it. So um ooh, hold on, squirrel moment. Hey Gassy, we'll talk about him. This is the iron farm I mentioned. It's super cool. Like, oh man, once I started getting a lot of iron too with the XP, it just, my game progression just exploded. But again, enough with a squirrel moment that I just had. You know, this is one of the things about this game. There's so much you can do, and like there's so many projects. Don't get it twisted. I did get burnt out for a little bit, and I do take a week break every once in a while, but that was before I figured out how to actually, you know, keep myself from getting that burnt out feeling and starting different projects and setting goals and stuff for the game. One big goal too is I haven't beat the game yet. Yeah, no, I haven't beat the Ender Dragon. And how I got Elytra, well, we'll talk about that in another video. But that's one thing we have to do in this forever world is beat the Ender Dragon, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm not able to do because I haven't beat the Ender Dragon. And we only been to one wooded mansion, and I haven't found any of the underwater monuments. I haven't gone, you know, treasure hunting for all the maps. So there, trial chambers, haven't done one of them. I've barely been to the Nether. So, yeah, we got some work to do. So I'm gonna bring all of that to this channel, and specifically this series, my Bedrock Forever world. So, hey, stay tuned for future videos. I'm gonna try to do my best and drop every 2 weeks at least, and bring some fresh content. So again, hey, welcome. I appreciate you for watching, and stay tuned for what we got coming up next. And until next time, peace.